Welcome to the Mind Shelf. We often admire strength in others, but we rarely see the scars left by the battles that built it. True strength isn't about avoiding pain. It's forged in the fire of our most difficult moments. It's what we build from the wreckage after life has knocked us down. Today, I'm not sharing a list of easy advice. I'm sharing my scars. These are the 30 most painful lessons of my life. Lessons from heartbreak, from failure, and from confronting myself. They hurt deeply, but they are the reason I am strong today. After each lesson, there will be a 5-second pause. This space is an invitation for you to find the strength in your own painful moments. Let's begin.
I learned that sometimes the person you'd take a bullet for is the one standing behind the trigger. I learned that you can't force someone to value you. The most painful goodbyes are for the people who never really saw you in the first place. I learned that closure is a myth. You don't get it from them. You have to create it for yourself by accepting the story is over. I learned that listening to someone's actions instead of their words will save you from immeasurable pain. I learned that the people you love the most can hurt you the deepest, and the wound takes a very long time to heal. I learned that being alone is far less lonely than being with the wrong person. I learned that you must be willing to disappoint others to avoid betraying yourself. I learned that forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. It means releasing the poison from your own heart. I learned that a person can be a good person and still not be a good person for you. I learned that the person who breaks you cannot be the one to fix you. You have to be your own healer. I learned that my deepest failures would become the foundation of my greatest strengths. I learned that success does not teach you humility. Failure does. I learned that hitting rock bottom gives you a solid, unshakable foundation to rebuild your life on. I learned that sometimes what feels like a rejection is actually a redirection to something far better. I learned that being realistic is the fastest way to kill a dream. The biggest achievements are always unrealistic at the start. I learned that the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret is permanent. I learned that I was more afraid of being judged for failing than of actually failing itself. I learned that sometimes you have to lose everything to realize what you truly need. I learned that my ego was my biggest enemy. It cared more about looking good than about getting it right. I learned that consistency is more powerful than intensity. Small, painful steps forward every day lead to massive results.
I learned that I was the villain in some people's stories and that I had to own my part in their pain. I learned that the happiness I was chasing externally was a distraction from the emptiness I felt internally. I learned that my desire for comfort was keeping me trapped in a life I didn't love. Growth is painful by nature. I learned that I was addicted to the approval of others, and it made me a stranger to myself. I learned that the flaws I couldn't stand in others were often the very flaws I couldn't face in myself. I learned that taking 100% responsibility for my life was both terrifying and the most freeing thing I have ever done. I learned that I had to forgive myself for the choices I made when I was just trying to survive. I learned that my intuition had been screaming at me for years, but I was too afraid to listen to it. I learned that you can't build a strong future on a foundation of self-deception. I learned that being strong doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It means you feel it, you honor it, and you use it as fuel. Pain is a powerful, unavoidable teacher. We cannot choose our painful lessons, but we can choose what we build from them. We can choose to become bitter, or we can choose to become stronger. We can choose to build walls, or we can choose to build character. Your scars are not a sign of weakness. They are a map of your survival. They are proof that you are stronger than whatever tried to break you. Honor them. Learn from them. Thank you for holding space for these lessons with us at the Mind Shelf. If this video resonated with your own journey, please like the video and subscribe for more content that honors the process of becoming. The link is in the description. In the comments below, share a lesson that your own pain has taught you. Let's create a space of shared strength. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, but be proud of the strength you've earned.